all of you beautiful people around the world. My name is Ryan, and you guys are watching Some For All, a place where you guys can watch some My Hero Academia CCG videos for all of you amazing and beautiful people around the world. Now, you guys see who's on the screen. It's Himiko Toga. It's not Dabi. Jasko, you guys are playing with my heart. You're playing with my soul. Man, at this rate, I'm just assuming that Jasko is probably going to release Dabi last, or preview him last. We know we're getting Dabi because here we have Toga. We also got Stain. I believe he was the third character that was shown. And we know that those two cards were going to be in this set for sure because they are on the packaging of the actual box itself, right? So we knew that for certain. So, and they have the same artwork. So Toga's there. Stain's there. Dabi should be here hopefully soon, but today we're going to be talking about Toga. And in terms of League of Villain characters, for me, if I was to rank them in terms of favorites, obviously, if it's not obvious enough, Dabi's number one for me. Not Spinner, Twice is actually number two, but then I would probably put Toga third. But this version of Toga that has been revealed seems really, really interesting and really cool. I definitely want to build a deck around her. Very aggressive, 7 hand size, 20 life. So we know we want to go in on this character. So lose 1 health, your attack gets +1 speed. Alright, that's already a little bit questionable when you think about it. Because it's like, yo, I only have 20 health. I'm minusing 1 health just to get +1 speed. You kidding me? I get 2 touched by Nomu. I get 1 tapped by Shiggy. Okay, not really, but you guys know what I mean. Let's keep reading. If your attack is blocked, your rival loses 1 health. Now we're both down 1 health. My next attack will then get +1 speed if my attack is blocked. Okay, this cannot reduce your rival's health below 1. So you can't use it for lethal, but you can use it to slowly chip away at your opponent, effectively making it so like basically all of your attacks get that +1. If not, they're taking 1 regardless. If they block your attack, they're gonna still lose 1 health, right? Okay, so now let's talk about the response. Twice per turn after your rival loses health. So remember, they can lose health either off your attack or just by blocking your attack. After you enhance, they're going to take 1 damage, right? So after your rival loses health, gain 1 health. So you get your health back. Then you get to draw a card and then discard a card. Now this is cool. This is interesting because drawing that 1 card can be like you winning the game, between you winning the game and not, right? You can potentially draw up to 2 cards. Obviously, you have to discard up to 2 cards, but you can potentially draw up to 2 cards just off this response effect. And those 2 cards could be attacks for you to continue your onslaught of attacks, to continue your string, and then go for lethal. Because obviously, with this deck, you want to play really aggressive. At least that's what I'm assuming. So yeah, I think that this is really cool. I already have some ideas. She has evil, death, and life for her symbols. I personally would probably play her on death. I feel like life could be interesting. Honestly, and I'm probably going to make a video on this, I think that evil's probably the worst symbol in the game. You guys can let me know in the comment section below if you guys think otherwise. But like, I don't know, evil doesn't really have much. And so because of that, like, I'd probably go death or life. I'm already thinking death. I think death is a pretty obvious choice. Life can be pretty interesting too. But if we take a look at her attack, Knife Slice. Stats on this thing are pretty damn good. So it's a 5 diff, but it's a mid block 1, always good. 3 check, not bad, right? So it's a 5 speed low for 5 damage. It's quite chunky. Basically a 6 speed low because you got Toga's effect as well. That just will tack on +1 speed if you really want it. So the next time your rival loses health this combat phase, they lose 1 health and you gain 1 health. So pretty interesting, right? So we lose 1 health, our attack gets +1 speed. If this gets blocked, right, they're going to lose 1 health. This enhance will then kick in, they lose another health. So they're going to lose 2 health for sure off this. Then you get 1 health off Knife Slice. On top of that, your response will kick in, your rival lost 1 health, you'll get another health. So you'll get 2 health off of this, get to draw a card, get to discard a card. Then, if this was blocked, then your next attack gets +1 speed. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. Like, she's coming fast and furious. You feel me? So that is really, really cool. I'm super excited for Toga. Will I build a deck around her? Yes. I hope we get to see the rest of the cards in her set relatively soon. I'm probably already going to just, like, build, like, a skeleton so I have, like, an idea of how I want to play her. Some cards that I'm already thinking about, of course. Obviously, you have Super Regen, allowing you to continue to gain life. and stay alive. She's really squishy, but she's able to like lifesteal, and having that extra health I'm sure would be helpful. Keen Observation seems like a no-brainer. One, it's a spam foundation. Why would you not want spam? But on top of that, if your rival loses health to a health effect, your rival loses another additional health. So this just fits into her kit perfectly. And then also, there's other attacks, but this was the first attack that came to my mind. Corrosion Lunge. If this attack is completely blocked, it still deals 3 damage in Deadlock, but it's regular enhanced. If this attack is blocked, your next attack this turn gets +2 speed, +2 damage. So this could be pretty interesting, because if they block it, then your next attack will essentially get +3 speed because of Toga's effect. They'll still lose 1 off of Toga's effect as well. Then obviously her effect triggers. You can go ahead and do that. Draw your card, discard, all that good stuff. But then if not, you know, they're going to take this as well, right? So this is just one of those cards where it's like, it just puts them into a situation where they have to decide, right? And that's always fun. That's always cool. So obviously there's actions, there's all these different things that you could play. And if you're on death, I'm sure there's going to be some cool stuff on life as well. I think she's pretty cool. I like her kit. For me, is she gonna be top tier? I have no clue. I honestly don't know in this game. Like, I remember when the game first came out, I thought Todoroki was gonna be low tier. Some people still think he's low tier. He's been doing really good at events. Could be just a meta check, of course, but he definitely seems like he is a solid deck, right? Todoroki also has some really solid cards. So it's crazy because, like, you know, when the cards first come out, you kind of think like one thing, but then as time goes on, as skilled players get to play the decks, as more tournaments happen, you start to figure out some new stuff. So I don't know where she places, but one thing that I do know is that her card will be placed in my hand and on my mat, because I will definitely be building a deck around her. That's for certain. What do you guys think? Do you guys enjoy Toga? Let me know in the comment section below. Are you going to build a deck around her? What symbol would you build around her? And what deck ideas do you have? Maybe I can steal some off you. All right, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next reveal. Hopefully it's Dabi. Hopefully it's Dabi. Oh, and I'm going to have a Mineta 2 deck profile coming out for you guys sometime this week. So stay tuned. Peace.